And now, live from Amateur Hour International Studios, welcome to Amateur Hour Commentary. Please welcome your host.
Welcome everyone to Amateur Hour Commentary. Holy crap, I was loud. We are back from holiday break, moving into week 8. Holy crap, and that stream is live. I'm the Wolf Craze, and next to me is Timber. Timber, how are you, dude?
I am doing fine. I'm doing well. Holidays are over. Back at what we really exist for, which is this game. So it's good to be back, buddy.
Yeah, you have a good holiday break?
I did. It was a little more subdued than normal, as most were, but it was nice nonetheless. And back to reality now. How about you?
Yeah, it was good. Laid back, spent time with the family. And the New Year's, we don't really celebrate New Year's, and it's just another year. The only time it's worth celebrating is when you're realizing you're getting older, and then you don't really want to celebrate anymore, and it gets depressing. So, yeah, we didn't really celebrate New Year's. But we have pretty good match tonight. We have Meat Pack versus Gentlemen's Assassins Guild. They are getting prepared as we speak, so we might as well hop right in and talk about the roster and how they've been doing thus far. We'll start off with Meat Pack, where we have 40-ounce Frank, Hankopotamus, Lion Z, Wuckiant, or as we know, Nickawut, Master Uguay, and Pistol Pack and Pete. We know that the primary lineup is going to be the top 4. But if we check out their stats over the course of the past 7 weeks, we can see they've had a pretty decent run. They've gone up against, in week 1, the Looney Tunes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Wolf. Are they going live or are they doing a test?
He looks like he works at the corner store by my house.
They could be doing a test, I think.
Okay. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I think there's...
No, you're fine. Yeah, it looks like they're doing a test. Yeah, they're going to hop right into it, so I'm going to move freaking fast. Pretty important match. I'm going to go over the really important matches. We see the Looney Tunes, Killer Bees, and Rain. Those are in Scrub Squad. We look at those 4 teams. There's Rain and Scrub Squad more specifically because they were in the top 2 last season. This season, Meat Pack beat the Scrubs 5-3 with 3 aces. Rain 5-3 with 2 aces. Killer Bees 5-3 with 1 ace. And Looney Tunes 6-2 with 1 ace. That is incredibly critical considering how good those teams have been, or at least the Looney Tunes and Killer Bees have been. Rain's currently sitting in 5th, Scrubs a little bit lower, but their performance has been incredibly good this season. So I wouldn't be surprised if they walked away victorious from this one. But that's making up Meat Pack. I'm going to send it over to Green Desk for Timber.
And welcome to the Green. I'll be covering Gentlemen's Assassins Guild, which we have laid to rest Flynn Lives, Rabbit Aggressor, Yaya Wadas, which are normally the top 4. Bite Block and Hunter Morgan will narrow that down once we realize who's actually playing tonight. And they've also had kind of a rough start, a little back and forth. They've won half, they've lost half. They lost to Killer Bees 1-7, which is probably the most devastating part of that whole situation. But they were 4-4 first week, 1-7 second week, 3-5 third week. Click Clack got them 6-2. Then we got the Worms. They squeaked out a win against the Worms, 5-3 with an ace. Looney Tunes, they lost 2-6, and NWG, the family, they won 6-2 with 2 aces. So right in the middle of the pack. I think they're right now where they have earned as far as their spot goes. So rough start to start right now, but now's the time to start making their climb.
Yeah, it's going to be a good match. It could go either way. We've always said, and you tout this all the time, every dog has its day. There's always a chance that the underdog could come out victorious. And at present, GAG is considered the underdog in this match. Meat Pack is far superior in terms of the leaderboard. If you actually look at the leaderboard, they're sitting right there in 2nd place, arguably almost tied for 1st, only behind by 5 points. And that's really not a significant margin.
Right.
So it could go either way tonight, but I'm pulling for Meat Pack in this one.
Yeah, I'm thinking Meat Pack's probably going to walk away with this one pretty handily. I'm venturing to say 6-2 with 3 aces is going to be my prediction in favor of Meatpack. They're just a great squad. I mean, it's nothing against GAG. We played GAG and they beat us, so obviously nothing against them. But I do think Meatpack has the deeper line of talent. But we're about to find out because like we're talking about, it's any day makes a difference. So one team could just be off one day, one team could be on the same day. So there's no telling what's going to happen. Karen, Cinderella, Billy Boy, Cougar, Raz, Art Pop, Gifton UK, Billy Boy. I think I said that already. Great to see you guys in the chat. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah, really appreciate it. I hope you all had a very fun, healthy, and safe holiday break. I know I'm back, ready to get back into some Firewalls, especially some of this high-end competition. I really enjoy watching the matches. The game lately has really been agitating me for a couple of reasons, but more specifically, some of the new updates before they get into the round. I'm going to leave it to Timber to talk about because I'm still a bit heated over some of it.
Well, I think the first thing to note is going to be most likely the golden gun, which of course everybody's got such strong feelings about, both positive and negative. And then the second one's going to be the sticky grenade glitch jammer, which I'm not going to explain how it happens. We just know it happens. Those of you that play this game pretty often know it happens. I reached out to Trevor earlier. I haven't heard back yet as far as when the fix is going to be in for that. So at least that part of it's done. We'll pick up the golden gun right after this game, so we're going in live. So we'll pick up some of this action going into it, and we'll pick some of that back up in the break. It's a long, uncomfortable lead.
Right? That's a very awkward silence.
I feel like I'm still in the lobby with conversation just now. All right, here we go.
Starting off on the Embassy, not a bad spawn for Meatpack here in the conference room. Of course, always enjoyed this spawn, personally.
Yeah, it's a good spawn. Good spawn. And GAG spawns in the main lobby, rushing to the rooms and figuring things out from downstairs, figuring out who's upstairs and where they're at.
Looks like Leader Rest is currently sitting on Eagle Eye. Very good strategy. Of course, I'm sure they're predicting quite easily what the defense is going to be. Pretty standard at this point.
They're starting to make their approach. They're comfortable. That staircase right there that GAG is looking at right now is the most dangerous one that I've seen on this one. So they're moving. Frank just took out 2 people. Yayawadas and Lady Russ both got taken out.
Oh, that's highly unfortunate. And I was going to say, Rabbit was already hurt. Frank getting 3 eliminations right there from the stairs.
Ooh.
That is a morale killer in the very first round.
Frank just took care of it. So we're at a 1-on-4 now, I believe.
Yeah, right now the only goal is to eliminate the extra point.
Right, get rid of that ace.
They don't count if they walk right into you, Frankie.
What's up, Frankie?
They definitely need to isolate who the most vulnerable is and send their teammate that way.
Good luck. Not a lot of vulnerability on this team, so they're going to be picking them up. Oh, they're laughing too.
Hey, if you do that, he'll come.
All right.
It's been 2 weeks.
Well, Titch and Frankie are both in chat, so all is well in the world. So Hunter Morgan is now in the office area from upstairs, creeping his way out. They don't know where he's at.
Yeah, there's 2 on balcony now.
They do now know where he's at.
Engage the dude from
They're coming to that.
first.
So Meat covering their spot, being patient. And I think in this case, patience also is going to be a big part of the game.
Yeah, Hunter Morgan pretty much stands no chance here. Both halls are covered. He's either going to have to retreat, try to take a different route. That's going to waste time. And he really just needs to get an elimination, but he can't. Frankie, I say Frankie, 40-ounce Frank, getting a full ace. Not just a team ace, but an ace.
Got the aces, throw him up there. First game of the night.
Throw him up.
Show them up.
By the way, there is a poll open, guys. If you check the panels or the extensions, it should be available to you. Select who you think is going to win. You only get one vote, so be sure to use it wisely.
Absolutely.
Let's get back to this golden gun conversation because I am leaning more on the side of the opposition towards it, but some people love it. However, you know more about it, so.
I mean, of course, if you use it, you're going to love it. I mean, my rule of thumb just to start it out has been I haven't carried the golden gun until I've seen that the other team has been using it, at which point I figure at that point that's a green light to use the golden gun. I've chosen to use it from time to time at that point. Sometimes I haven't. I do still like having a revive pistol. Sometimes I actually revive people, but the golden gun, I mean, I think long term, I don't think it's a good addition to the game. I think they're probably eventually at some point, I would say they're going to nerf it to be the equivalent of about a crossbow with 2 or 3 bullets, which would probably make it a little more palatable for people that are upset about it. It is a devastating gun. I've gotten whacked by it a few times. I've whacked a few people by it a few times. So it's obviously not what we're used to. It's probably the closest we're going to come to a sniper rifle in this game, at least with a one-shot kill or one-shot down. So, we'll see it develops from it. I would venture to say that they're more than likely going to do something different with it in the future. We'll see what develops. What do you think, Wolf?
Well, I think I'm going to reserve my comments till after this round, but I definitely want to talk about it. And anybody in chat who has already played with the Golden DH, please be sure to share your thoughts. I will read them. I am interested to know what the general population feels about the gun. So,
right.
Yeah, I'll talk about it definitely after this round. But I got some strong feelings towards it.
Yeah, I think everybody does.
My ninja shirt says amateur hour, bruh.
What's up, Bezop? What's up, Brown Pit? What's up, Gifton? Sorry.
If you want one, go ahead, check the panels below. Check out our market. You can actually get to it real quick by clicking that link, or you can just go to our main website over at amateurhourcommentary.com and check out what we got going on over there. But here we are.
And disclaimer, the arms do not come with the shirt.
Hey, buddy.
Wolf built those on his own. What's up, Cloud? Good to see you, buddy.
I did. I had blew these pistols.
We'll tell you when to blow it.
All right, here we go. Oh, GAG with a beautiful spawn in the bank room.
After the last round and their performance there, this is definitely the spawn you want.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, Karen, welcome, dude.
Meatpack is making their move. What's up, Karen? I have no face. What's going on? I have no face.
You want to go all 4 here, yeah?
We've been tending to kind of quiet up a little bit once things start getting close so you guys can hear the action. So just so you know we're quiet.
If at any point you feel like the in-game volume is a little too low, please let us know, and we can make adjustments.
Yep. Fresh
match already.
What's up, Fresh?
Hunter Morgan shooting down the back hall. Good to keep Meatpack at bay, but you got to be cautious and careful with your ammo consumption. And Rabbit goes down. Hunter Morgan getting the revive. Grenades flying in. They were able to shoot. He hops right in the teller window and he goes down. Hunter Morgan there to try to get the other revive. Struggling to get it. Yeah. Also getting it down. 2 members of GAG both down. Laid to rest getting 1 up. And there's the elimination on Rabbit.
Now they're all down.
Now Meatpack making their move, shooting through the teller window, which is not an easy task.
No. That was some good gameplay.
Laid to rest, really clean effort there.
That was just a hard, straight up breach. Like, we're just coming in. That was pretty impressive breach, I gotta say.
The precision shots through the teller window is what gave them the upper hand. I mean, trying to get shots through there is challenging at that distance as it is. I mean, to some it may not be, but those who know how to weave in and out from the teller window, it makes it a very effective defensive spot. But the way Meatpack just handled that was perfect, and that's what got them the win. And another ace, which is awesome for them. What's up,
Wow.
Viper? I don't know if we welcomed you, Cloud. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. I really want to give a shout out to everybody who has been in chat. I just want to thank everybody who has been sticking with us for this long. You know, you guys make it worthwhile. I really appreciate everyone coming in. It's just been a miraculous year. We're going on our second year, and you guys have stuck it out and hung out with us. I hope you continue to enjoy the work that we're doing here, and I appreciate every time that you guys come back. So my thoughts on the Golden Gun, the Golden DH, is it definitely broke the game. We talk about meta all the time. Regards to what is the optimum gun to use, what's the best skill loadout and stuff of that sort, what's the best equipment to carry, and it's transitioned from the HDU to the CQB to now the classic Reg K8, and I mean, I personally like the new custom Kruger, but now it's a pistol. How do you go from a sequence of assault rifles to a pistol, a sidearm? What I would have been more pleased about is that they adjusted the balance of all the sidearms to make them all relevant rather than giving us one relevant sidearm, which maybe not everyone is going to get, at least right away. It's already creating an imbalance in the game. 3 shots in the pistol, sure, you're kind of nerfing it, but it only takes 1 to put the person down. And you have a whole team running them.
There is a second side to that, though, that we'll cover after this break of a game. I call
the game is all break.
The game is not the break, right? We're the break, and that's okay. I got it.
The game is all break.
Sorry, it is amateur hour. Make sure the standards are low.
That is a tornado.
All right. Are you dialing in right here, Nick?
I forgot to turn the audio on.
So
we are now on.
Oh, go ahead, Wolf.
I was just calling up the map. We're now on district.
I like the
Meatpack is spawned upstairs in the cinder block area, the second level. They're covering their spots, and it looks like GAG is spawning in the back of the cinder block area downstairs across the map. They're going to be inciting contact in just a second because they're going right for the red stairs or the orange stairs or whatever your color is.
Okay, come in.
Did you say orange or red? I think it's orange.
I would say it's like a burnt orange. Yeah.
Red's easier to say, though, I think.
Okay, keep your distance.
Yeah, but orange is fancy. Orange.
Fuck. Okay, back off. They're gonna grenade us.
Here we got GAG making the approach to the second floor.
All right.
Rabbit did a push and back out.
for a
Yeah,
flank.
he
We're
got
gonna keep
some
them
action over
distracted.
there. Got them to throw some grenades. So Rabbit's rushing the red stairs. It looked like somebody from GAG was rushing towards Sniper as well. So probably going to try a multifaceted attack, which makes a lot of sense against me.
Because if we put 100
What Yaya
close in there,
and
it wasn't
Rabbit are
very safe.
doing, drawing the fire, making them use lethals. That's critical right now, especially with the spawn that they have. You want them to exhaust some of their ammunition, so you have the upper hand. Because right now they have the vertical advantage. They have a lot more cover. So I think GAG is playing it a little bit right here, as they try to make their way towards the back alley, which is an interesting choice.
All right, I'm gonna
Split
blow
up a little
their
bit.
Motion sensor.
Back to
Welcome,
the hack.
Momo.
Hey, Momo. Oh, Wolf, if I haven't told you, Momo and Gonzalez are going to be doing a AHC takeover. I'll let you know when that happens.
Awesome. Can't wait to watch it.
I'll let you know when the FCC finds it.
I'm running it. We're in.
Because I've heard Momo speak in
You
this
don't have to
game, and
push, just kinda feel it
it's
out.
going to be good. Yeah. What's up, Momo? What's up? Oh, good grenades, good
Oh,
grenades.
nice
Oh,
motion
double
sensors,
top.
too. Hank, overly excited about that double
fucking go, that's
elimination with the grenade.
I got both of them.
Lindsay pushing in, getting Yaya down, eliminating all of GAG,
That was
giving
quick.
them another win and another ace. I mean, they're just steamrolling at this point.
Yeah, I think it would be a good
They are. I don't think GAG's away from making a little bit of a comeback. I think they're going to have to get aggressive. They're going to do some different things. They're going to do some unconventional things because when you're in public and you're playing against players that are outmatching you during the game, you're going to have to do some unconventional things and change things up for you. So I think right now, GAG, even though it's still early in the matches, because we've only played, 3 games? It's been 3? I don't even know.
Yeah.
But whatever it's been, I think right now they got to see what's happening and they got to take a step and go for something a little more aggressive, maybe something a little unconventional to throw Meat off of their game. Because right now, Meat is just playing their game. They're unobstructed in playing their game. So they need to do something to disrupt that. They need to be disruptive.
And I think what Meat has going, I think what Meat has going for them is they're so solid on defense. Regardless of their spawn, they know exactly what to do. They set up and they set up super quick. GAG's getting to that point over their career as a team. They've definitely improved by a significant margin. But I still think with certain teams like Meatpack, who are so seasoned and have only really played together, you're going to come across as less skilled or less talented simply because they already know what they're doing. They don't have to think. They just do. They have their plan. They put it into motion, and they generally win. Shout out to Toxic. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. You said your comment was, a cool concept would be if they added a sniper. You know what? There is a game that does have a sniper rifle. It's called Alvo, and it will be coming out. I just want to point that out. There's a great game that is on the horizon, folks, here in 2021. Be excited if you're not already a part of the beta. It's okay. There's a lot of work going into making it as good as it can be right at launch. So stay tuned because we will be covering matches. I already know that there's going to be some league play around it. The specifics on that, I don't really know. But it's already been talked about. So if you guys are interested, check that out. Be sure to join that Discord. But so, yeah, I've seen a couple of comments here about how much the Golden DH has changed the game and how it turns unskilled players into skilled players simply because they get one shot off and, they already have the upper hand. And that can be very frustrating, especially when you feel like a bullet sponge with every other weapon. I hope they do something to the gun. Nerf it, I don't know. Eliminate it, that'd be great. It would be cool if it was a time-limited thing, but I don't know. We'll see what they do.
Is that 3 and 3? 3-0, 3 aces? I think it is.
Yep. It is.
Titch, but when we come back, or Wolf, when we come back, I'm going to talk about the mentality behind that thing, though, too. I think it's a little deeper.
Absolutely. Oh, I thought he said that there was an ace.
Diabolical Gaming, what's up?
Yeah, we're rushing.
Chuck a miss, what's up, buddy? Only 2 aces, I guess maybe 3 to 2.
They must have gotten an elimination in the last one, and we just missed it.
I guess well, Hank subscribed to Tier 1, so we got to trust his judgment right now.
He even screamed ace at the end of that round, so I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, so try to left. So where are we at right now?
So it looks like it's a bit of a repeat, except in this case now,
GG's already at the store.
Actually, they switched sides. No, it looks like Meatpack started where they defended, and GAG is currently in the parking lot. But instead, they are taking the long way around, and they are looking to get a flank.
Yeah, changing it up.
Okay.
Not a bad idea. I wonder if they heard your advice and are taking it.
That's on them if they do.
A little hit there. Yeah, going in for a kill. He gets one down.
Unless it works.
GAG currently with a man up. Lions getting elimination.
Hunter down.
Yeah.
So Sharp left. Oh, they're all right there.
That's a 3v2. Only 2 members left on GAG as they push in. There's an elimination on Rabid. And Meatpack getting another win. Though not an ace, but still increasing their lead, making the score now 4-0. 2 aces.
Raz is asking if GAG has 1 win. I don't believe they do. We've been talking so much, I've lost my track of everything.
No win yet. We are 2 maps down. 2 aces. Yes, sir.
4-0 with 2 aces is where we're at, right? Gotcha. So I do think that there is some mentality with that, in that, like, if you want to change the dynamic of your game. If you're FCE or anybody making a decision within there, I think if you're changing the dynamic of your game, you're trying to get people a little less reliant on a revive situation, right? So you're trying to say, hey, bring this pistol with you. You can knock somebody down with one pistol. You get used to that pistol. It might take, and even if they nerf it, so that they nerf it to the point of let's just say they nerf it to the point of a crossbow where you're not down if you have bullet sponge. If you have donut bullet sponge, you're downed, but you're getting hit and it's affecting you pretty hard. It's taking people off the revive pistol and making it more of an aggressive shooting game as opposed to a game where you're shooting and you're still picking people up. I think they're pulling people away from the revive pistol. That's a way to change the dynamic of the game too. I don't know if it's that deep. I don't know if they just said, let's just bring a gun in here that knocks people the fuck out. I'm not sure which one it is, but either one is somewhat of an explanation of it, I think.
And I think if your prediction or assumption, I should say, if your assumption is correct that they are trying to eliminate the reliance on a revive pistol, which by the way they nerfed, which originally started with 2, and they reduced it to 1, so they already reduced the reliance on it by a significant margin. Everybody who's played knows, but now they're adding the golden DH, but now you're making the other pistols irrelevant. Again, I think if you want to make the sidearm more relevant and more effective in a gunfight, you should enhance them. You should improve them, make them a little bit more balanced instead of giving them one gun, which is a concern that we've all had regarding all the assault rifles and the shotguns. You usually gravitate towards one. You get to level 50, you have all the guns available to you, and you always see either the CQB or the classic Red K8. You never see the J300. You never see the Sako. You never see like any of the other guns. You don't see the CQB. You don't see the Red K8, not the classic, but the regular Red K8. You just don't see them.
Right. It's a balance. I mean, Diabolic, I agree with you. Getting hit in the leg across from the map, it is stupid on that gun. It should hurt you because that gun is going to be that thing, but yeah, definitely shouldn't knock you down from across the map. So we'll see it develops over the next couple of weeks. Updates are easy to make as far as that goes. Just joking. So we'll see.
All right, yeah, let's just hold it then.
Yeah, and we'll definitely talk about something else as well, which some of you may be aware of and may not. But here we are on Office with Meatpack in the CEO room, although they are choosing not to take cover there. Instead of pushing out towards the cafeteria area, which is interesting. But
they still might.
With their current situation, I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to push out. They have dominated GAG.
They're covering all the entry points. Yeah, I have no face. I agree with you. Gold gun is good. All weapons should be like that. But I think if all weapons were like that, it would be you and like 3 other people playing because people couldn't handle one-shot kill. There's no way.
Well, let's overpower the first 2 you saw with numbers.
So GG's starting to creep across the center area of the top. They're out to the middle area of the top.
I like what GAG just did. They didn't proceed until those firewalls were revealed. Lionsy downing Hunter Morgan, getting the revive there, and Rabbit providing the suppressive fire as they start pushing forward towards the cafeteria region. A couple grenades go out, missing their mark. A bunch of lethals being used up late to rest. Going down, but revived. Yeah, on the revive game. Hank going down and eliminated.
There's one left in front of you. Yayas, get ready. He's by himself.
By Rabbit. Now it's a 4v3, but Hunter needs to be careful.
Rabbit getting some cover fire back there. Getting some revive back by the cafeteria.
He goes down. Nick getting that down. Rabbit laying some shots in, but not getting the down that he wanted. Later rest downing, completely eliminating Nick. Laid to rest goes down, double down, getting the revive there. Missing the revive dart, getting the manual revive.
Back up.
May be able to get their first win.
It's happening. They are on the clock.
I don't hear it.
GAG picking up their first win.
May not be the ace that they want, but surely the win that they need.
It's a win. A win's a win. What's up, Scuba Steve? Thanks for coming in tonight, buddy. That's a W. That's a W. GAG's on the board.
So I want to speak to what I have no face has mentioned about the gold gun is good. All weapons should be like that. To an extent, I'd agree. To an extent, I agree. To the simple fact that I feel like the weapons make you appear as bullet sponges. There's a lot of effort that has to go into the shots, but I understand why. It is the design of the game, is the design choice. So I'm not going to hold that against them. But if you're going to make the design choice to have everyone kind of be like bullet sponges where it takes multiple hits to put them in a down state, you can't introduce something that is as fast as the golden DH that causes a one hit to down state situation. I mean, even the crossbow, think about the crossbow. The drawback of that is the slow reload. Right. So yeah, it's a one shot to downstate unless you got bullet sponge on, then it's a 2-shot. But even then, it's a slow reload. The DH is just pop, pop, pop. Yeah, it's 3 bullets, but
that's it. So there's a little balance there though too, in that with the crossbow, with the nerf damage that it does, where it doesn't take you down all the way if you have bullet sponge, you could load almost, not completely, but unlimited amount of that. So True. You could reload a lot more without a 3-gun or 3-shot pistol. It's overpowered. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to disagree with that. It's way overpowered. So I think that's the only contention right now, in that it's overpowered.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with it. I'm sure they are getting a lot of conversation around it. So I'm sure it will change. Have no fear, folks. I'm confident that they're going to make some changes, and it'll make the DH still relevant and important, but definitely less powerful than what it is. And next time we come back, we will be sure to talk about the other thing.
Oh, that thing? Yeah, that's a
oh, yeah, that thing.
That thing.
Go do it fast. Let's go. All right, let's go. I got double time. Just don't get in my way.
Hi, Paco. Oh, if I said hi to you
back into the office.
What's up, Brown Pit? Yeah, that was a good game last game for sure. So Meat's running out.
GAG just needed their map.
Yeah, it's a start. I mean, hopefully it's a start of a couple things to come. I want it to be balanced, you know. They're going downstairs to the back area.
Meatpack not wasting any time, already pushing out towards the center of the map, taking peeks around the corner, getting the firewall down.
They don't want to get pinched there. That's a good pinch spot. If you spawn the other spot, they run right on you, and they pinch you right there. So, good that they got out of there. That's why they're rushing so hard.
Go get their fucking, Frankie, did you bring frags? Go get their fucking...
This is another standard defense when you get the ping pong table. Did they get the ping pong table? I missed what their spawn was.
No, they got the cafeteria.
Oh, they got the cafeteria, so they got the jammer downstairs. Yep. Oh, man, they have a really strong hold here. GAG has a great opportunity to really turn things around and make it a 2-win difference here.
Meat running through the kitchen, running to the cafeteria, and seeing nothing there. What a disappointment.
Frankie, if you think you can do it, do it.
It's Frank and Hank running around the cafeteria area. Leonzi over the stairs. And it looks like Nick is downstairs already. Just looking across the map to see what's out there. So 3 upstairs, 1 downstairs. Nick's at the main stairs, checking shit out. I do think, Wolf, I do think a big part of this game, too, is going to be accuracy with their shots. Patience is also playing a big part of this game tonight.
For sure. I think they were feeling each other out initially, and both teams have definitely slowed it up a little bit. Granted, Meatpack noticed here how GAG in the last round took their time, waited for the firewalls to be found, then approached the center of the map. And that small delay can have an effect on your gameplay. They were already set up nice and early and had to sit and wait. And that waiting can really change how you play in that moment.
I agree, and I think just now, I think Hank coming down the main stairs, he backed off a few times. I think they're a little hesitant to rush as hard as they were before, just because of some of the stuff that GAG's doing. So Hanks put out the ammo, pointed out to everybody, and they're lined up in the lobby with Leonzi and a couple upstairs as well.
Yeah, Rabbit's getting tagged a little bit, but he's not letting those couple of hits deter him, and he gets down on Lindsay.
Rabbit takes Leonzi out. Frank. Nick takes out Rabbit. Rabbit's revived.
They need to be careful on this
Landed
next
the rest of
revive.
Rabbit are
Provide
down.
cover fire. He gets a successful revive, but
Got
Rabbit
him.
goes down nonetheless. That's 2 down. Nick going down himself by Hunter Morgan.
Revived
Oh,
it.
I
Get the
finished one.
revive.
That's time.
All 4 players from Meat still up,
Let's get the ace.
and they get it.
I got Jammer.
Now, I do want to point out that the Golden Gun, not just in this league, but also in the North American Firewall League, if for anyone who is watching
Dirty.
either one of the leagues, the Golden Gun is definitely not allowed, considering how unbalanced it is. Of course, if someone wants to run a crossbow, they can, but as we discussed, I believe it's a bit more balanced and a lot.
You wouldn't have got it.
There's a greater risk running with the crossbow. But yeah, you won't see the Golden Gun here. It's not going to happen. If everybody's running with it and it feels that overpowered, the league leaders are definitely going to take that in consideration, and it currently is not in play. So that is another victory for Meatpack with another ace.
Yikes. Yeah, I agree. Golden Gun, but Golden Gun is also like a lot of my team.
Boy.
Once in a while we'll run with Golden Gun. Sometimes we don't run with Golden Gun. Like I said, I don't run with Golden Gun unless the other team's running with it. But in saying that, it's also taken players a lot away from the revive pistol, which is leaving a lot more players that are downed exposed. So I don't know if more players are trying to run self-revive knowing they're not going to pick it up again, or if players are just dying. But there is a trade-off to that. Obviously, nowhere near as significant as a one-shot drop bullet, but it's still significant.
Absolutely. So there's another thing that people have found out. Now, we don't have to go into specific details, but Timber, what is that other thing?
So the jammer glitch, and it's purely a glitch, so if you use it, you're a dick. I'm not going to say that about the pistol because it's available to you or whatever. If you use the glitch, you're a dick, and I'm going to say it publicly. It's a sticky and jammer combination that basically hides the jammer, and it dissipates into the scenery or whatever, and it pops up in the middle of the map. Again, if you use it, you're a dick. But there is a glitch out there, and FCE is aware of it. They were talking about it. I know Hess, who's running FCE, and Trevor, who I believe is developer for FCE, both were honest, so they're aware of it. So, again, if you want to be a dick and use that for a couple days, go ahead and do it. Hopefully, it's eliminated with an update within the next couple days. Otherwise, you can continue being a dick. But that's up to you.
Yeah, please avoid using it if you know about it. We're talking about an imbalance with the Golden DH. You add this on top of it, and it completely ruins the experience for everyone. There's the double crouch that some people use, but you know what? Even with the double crouch, there's a chance that you can still get it. With this, it's nigh impossible, unless of course you do have Luna, which Chuckamus did point out, kind of who he believes FCE made this a conspiracy to encourage the use of Luna because of how irrelevant of a character she kind of is. Same with Ruby. So yeah, I kind of lean towards what Chuck is saying. I think maybe it was intentional, but because who goes out of their way to try to find something like that? Who thinks I'm going to use a sticky and a jammer and I'm going to make the jammer disappear?
A dick.
Oh,
just don't do it. That's a glitch. Just let it go. We don't capitalize on glitches. The gun itself is not a glitch. That's a totally different thing. But yeah, don't do the sticky jammer thingy. You're a dick if you do. I'm done using the word dick because, Ted, you watch it, buddy. All right. So anyway, looks like Meatpack spawned in the white room, and GAG is making their way in the containment room with the containers towards Meat in the white room. Actually, Meat's a little outside of the white room. And I don't know if it's something they would normally do or if it's something they're doing because they're winning pretty handily. So we'll find out.
Let's clear left. Get ready for right.
I don't think this is a bad choice because if you allowed the attacking team to get that close,
All right.
you're giving
First,
them more
no
space,
contact on the left
I
side
guess,
so far.
to move around. Here, you catch them right as they come around the corner.
I'm gonna get grenades
You
out.
have the room
Oh,
to run around and get back. I mean, you are defending. They still have to get through that door.
Right, right.
And Lionsy already getting it down on Rabid. As we see, Hank forced to retreat as he caught his own grenade, seeing a lot of red, but now they have retreated through the door, closed it, now they are defending that exact door.
oh, it's back up, back up, back up, back
GAG moving in there on the way to the double doors, and C4 goes off.
up. All right, there's that scene.
They're just going to have to let him die there.
You have one person right of the
So
left
Rabid
side.
Aggressor is out. Now working on the cameras to help his team out. Of course, on Meatpack, we were looking through Hankopotamus's stream.
Lionsy
We
gets
just downloaded the
I know.
rest. Back up.
Nah, he's fucking scared as fuck, bro. Don't push him.
GAG looking to make their move.
He said, "Ooh."
Yeah, and Hunter both ready to breach, but he goes down. Nick with nice
Nick
shots.
taking out Wadas. You don't see
Nothing
taking
much.
out Hunter.
Nothing much Hunter can
That's
do.
nice, boys.
As Meatpack gets another win and another ace. We are now 7 rounds in, and we'll be heading back to containment to finish out this evening.
Bro, Firewall would be a good war tactic.
Oof, that was a rough one. So where are we at right now? We're at what? 6-1.
6-1 with 4 aces in
4
favor
aces.
of Meat. Or as
Okay.
members of the Meat Pack will say, Meat!
All right, GAG is going to try to come through with this one to make my prediction right. Yep, throw the aces up there if you got them. And again, thank you all for joining us tonight. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Hope you're enjoying both points of view. Hope you're enjoying our commentary. It kind of lags from time to time. We can only be so entertaining, but it's great to have you here tonight.
I also want to thank the members of Amateur Hour who are currently not with us tonight. Titch, Paco, Rad. Those guys have
Wait,
been
is this the in
active.
memoriam section?
No, not not memoriam. I
they're
just
still
want to
alive,
point out
right?
because there's me, you, and Rap working right now. And Paco's kind of been MIA for a while because he's had a lot of moving to do, and then holidays came around. So I just want to give a shout out to those guys who have been sticking it out, constantly talking, thinking about how to improve Amateur Hour in terms of our stream and production, as well as our advertising and stuff of that sort. So just want to give a shout out to all of them because they're not chatting with us live tonight. They are in chat right now, but just want to give a shout out to them. Our team's been
Absolutely.
really, really good.
Absolutely. And Raptor, thank you so much behind the scenes tonight, running production for us. Wait, can everybody hear you or not? Oh, shit. All right. Well, Raptor's talking. Titch is there. Paco, peace and love, brother. Here we go. Final game of the evening. I hope GAG does something ridiculous right now.
They have nothing left to lose. I mean, really, it's changing up tactics has always benefited the team that has been down. So make the change now. You have 1 round left.
Yeah.
Go balls to the wall. Give them everything you got, and just take it to them.
Yeah, I think GAG got hurt tonight. We've seen them guys in public. They're a good team, good players. Just didn't go their way tonight. So let's see it develop. So if they get the same spawn, that's great to see. Oh no, they don't. So GG's spawning up in the upstairs by the laboratory, and it looks like Meat's spawning in the back of the white room. Sorry, I had it reversed, but still a good spawn nonetheless.
Yeah, I agree. They
Looking to put a jammer downstairs or a C4. I think somebody else might. There we go.
nice wrap.
Hostiles have the laptop location and are wasting no
Perfect.
time getting there.
All right,
Dude,
so
I
it's
didn't know it was ready
firmly
either.
planted in the back of the laboratory area in the lower level,
Watch out for sneaky C4.
and looks like Meat is making their breach. Let's see what develops here. Take
You
notes,
know-
folks.
You know how teams usually camp out in the server room? I'm starting to see
Get out of there,
more and
get out
more
of there,
people
you're red.
camp out in the lab
Back out.
part.
Heal.
Like
Oh, yeah,
over
yeah.
the past couple of months, you've really seen a change in the defense here on containment.
Definitely. It's
Listen, go ahead.
happened in a couple maps where people discover one little thing here, one little thing there, like, oh, we just lay cover fire down here and they won't get to the laptop and stuff like that. So
I just want to know where they're
it's
at.
good to see the game progressing a little bit like that.
What's the back door look like, Nick?
So Meat is making their approach in the back laboratory area, and GAG is
Get my frags right.
camped out doing crossfire in the back laboratory area, at least 3 of them. I think there's one in the room, right?
Yeah, I believe one's in server watching White Stairs. You
Got it, that
have
hit, that
two,
hit.
Hunter Morgan and Yeah, pointing towards the other half of the lab, with Rabbit checking out the back double doors with his C4.
Ooh,
Grenade.
good shot. See, that's where you want to use the golden gun.
If only. Providing suppressive fire, Rabbit goes down. 3
There's a
members of
nade.
GAG
Ooh.
down.
Finished them, both of them. Fucking
Nice grenade.
40 and Leonzi getting kills. Leonzi taking us out laid to rest. Yeah, Wadis is eliminated. And I believe that is almost
jammer here.
the game.
Here. Yeah, I got it.
I believe that will be another ace for Meat Pack. Of course, as we had predicted, they dominated this matchup. Of course.
So that might put me back in first
Bro, that
place.
was
I'm not sure I do the
nasty,
math
boys.
on this one. Wait, they needed
That
5
was super
points. Let's see. 5 plus 85 plus 943 minus 6.
If you guys haven't checked out either of these players or streamers, please do so. I just shared the link in chat. I can hear myself talking. That's embarrassing.
No, it sounds good.
Please be sure to check out those links. Without the streamers, we wouldn't have any of this content for you. It's because of them that we can bring you this awesome content. So be sure to go check them out. Even if you don't follow, although I encourage you to, even if you don't follow, be sure to at least check them out. Give them a congrats. Let them know that you appreciate what they're doing. That means the world to streamers.
Absolutely. I think Hankopotamus streams a Firewall pretty much consistently 100% of the time. Fun as hell to watch him stream. 40-ounce Frank bounces around with a few different games. He's really good at all those games. There's a lot of great streamers out there that I've been watching as well. So it's been, I think 40-ounce has been streaming Hunted a lot lately as well. So
yeah, Hunt Showdown. Yep.
yeah,
Very
definitely.
cool.
It costs nothing for you to follow these streams. So you don't have to, commit if you guys are non-committal about things. You have no commitment whatsoever. Follow them. You get notified when they're on. Pop in when they're streaming. Watch their stream. Enjoy it. Some good stuff.
And if you're checking out those channels, you can also check out some of the panels that we have below. We have a variety of different ways you can watch us, over on YouTube, here on Twitch. You can check us out over on Facebook. We do have a group page where we do announce when we're going to be, scheduling games that we're going to cast. We also have a Twitter, a Discord. You can check us out in any of those locations. I don't have an Instagram yet, although I personally have an Instagram, but not one for AHC. But that might be coming down the pipe. I don't know yet. We'll see how
TikTok?
it will.
TikTok? No.
Yeah, I ain't touching TikTok. but if
yeah.
anyone is well versed in TikTok and recommends it, I don't know, I might consider. But we also have a merch store. If you guys like the shirts that we see and all the stuff that we have, be sure to click that link. Go check out our merch store. I have reduced all the prices as low as I possibly can make them. So I'd really appreciate you at least click on that link.
Awesome. Well, I think that's going to do it. Congratulations to the Meat Pack. Like you said, Karen, they did a great job. They dominated tonight. Do we have a bonus round?
I think they might have a bonus round.
I hope so.
Yeah, it looks like they have one.
Most likely crossbows.
If it wasn't crossbows, I'd be surprised.
It's crossbows. So here we go with the bonus round. Thank you all again
boys,
for
what's up,
joining us
Hunter?
tonight. It's been a blast to be with you tonight. Happy to be back after the holiday. We're gonna have a big week this week, so please follow us on Facebook, Amateur Hour Commentary, because we're gonna be making our announcements there. Because we're covering a few different leagues, so we're gonna make our announcements there. So please follow us so you could be in tune with the action that we're gonna cover. Because there's gonna be a bunch of games this week and next week as well. Quarterfinals coming down with the North American Firewall League, so there's gonna be a lot of games we're gonna cover there as well. So great to have you guys here tonight.
Ooh, that was close.
I love the sound of a crossbow.
Right? So satisfying.
It sucks to get hit by one though. That's not satisfying. It sounds
No,
weird.
not at all.
Yeah.
But when you see the trajectory, like when it's coming at you and you just dodge it, the relief you have is indescribable.
Yep. Absolutely. Brown pit bonus rounds are the best. They should do a golden gun bonus round
Get out of my head, dude. I was just thinking that.
with the
Hard drive
freaking
on, boys.
with the glitch jammer.
Run
Chicken shits.
crossbows
Come on.
Run crossbows with the golden DH and the glitch jammer.
Right? And then shoot somebody through the wall on this map too, because you could do that, or through the floor. Just expose all the glitches.
Just do it.
These guys trying to reload quick enough. They can't reload quick enough.
Let's go, man.
They're going for knife kills.
That was good. That was good.
Let's
shit.
teabag him.
Those two guys are trying to kill each other. They get no ammo. They're just swinging their arms around.
Hey, Lindsay.
Oh, that was a fucking awesome way to end it. Thank goodness we can't swear. Losers get the golden gun for redemption, and winners get the crossbows.
Ooh, that's a good idea, dude.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, I think that's going to conclude this evening. It was a really good match. Our predictions were pretty spot on. I'm kind of surprised to see GAG get a win, but at the same time, not. You know, there's always a team that squeaks one out. Very rarely do we see an 8-0 victory.
Right.
But it was exciting nonetheless.
Yeah. Thanks again for everybody that joined us tonight. I'm going to go jump on Firewall right now. I'm going to grab my golden gun, some stickies. Raptor's going to grab the signal jammer, and we are going to have some freaking fun.
Thank you all for tuning in to Amateur Hour Commentary. Be sure to hit that follow button and the notification bell to be notified every time we do go live. Thank you all. Have a great night, and until next time, folks, peace.